The Donny's garage. Today we're going to be having a look at the Land Rover Discovery, and what we want to do is see where we can put a dual battery system in, what we've got to do to actually do that. Right, so in the Discovery 5 the battery is actually behind this panel, so what we're going to do is, from what I've seen, everyone runs the wires in from the battery panel underneath this sill panel here, and up into where we've got that first aid kit. We'll actually remove all that and then put a battery in there. So it looks like under the floor panel here we've got a Phillips head screwdriver on both sides, and at the back here we've got T20 Torx bits. So let's take those out and have a look. And one thing I like to do when we're doing this sort of work is have something like a snap lock bag, so you can actually put all your screws and everything in. It becomes a lot harder to actually lose anything, so obviously you don't want to lose any screws while we do this. The one snap lock bag with all of the screws that have come out of this rear boot panel, because that's what you want to call it. I'm not really sure, but at least I know what it is. Now, I'd read about this online, but just took it off and put it back on so I can show everyone. In here there's actually two slide clips, so all you really need to do is, if you just push them forward, that then releases that entire panel piece. So you can kind of see here and over here where those plastic brackets actually slide into. Now for this rear plastic piece, now that we've got the other bit out, all that happens with that lifts straight up. Now you can see we've got access to all in under here to be able to run some cables. Now this is worth noting as well, if you're ever looking at putting drawers or anything in the back of these, your actual winch point for your spare tyre is under that, so make sure that that's somehow accessible, which is kind of difficult to do, I guess, but if you need to get your spare tyre out from under the car, you need access to that. Now, one of the other things we're looking at doing is putting a Anderson plug just up in under the trailer plug here. So what I'm looking at, kind of hard to see at the moment because I don't have a light. Maybe we'll go get one. All right, we've got a torch now, so we're just shining the light on. That's the actual trailer plug. And if we look in here, so we can actually see these wires. Oh, I need to wash under this car. Actually run back in, kind of on the right hand side. Looks like into a grommet maybe up in here. So what we're going to try and do is actually run our Anderson cable to basically follow the same wires, because why make another hole? There's already a hole for some other wires. So it looks like here's where the wires run down to the actual trailer plug. Now to release that, you can kind of see, I'll get this light right, on the top there's a bit of a clip, so you just got to push sort of down and on the sides and then pull it backwards and it'll actually flip off. Now another really simple trick that we're going to do is basically just get this torch, because of the size that it is, get it jammed up in there hopefully. And now we're going to get under the car and see if we can see that light shining through. And we can, so it looks like that's exactly where those wires actually follow down to actually get to, basically right here where we want to get to. Now, there's a couple of things we'll need for this project. So I've got a 50 amp Anderson trailer plug, which doesn't come with an Anderson connector, so make sure you buy one to actually put in it. Some twin sheath cable, so we've got the earth and the positive, which we've got 5 meters, so you should have enough there. And some corrugated split tubing, which is just going to give the cable some protection, and hopefully 10 mil is enough, but we'll find out shortly. Now it looks like 10 mil is going to be just enough. It's kind of hard to film and do this, but you can see it's kind of sliding in there quite easily. Bit hard to show, but there's not a lot of diameter left around it, which is good. So that should be enough for this. Alright, so we've been able to run this split tubing up through this hole now, so what we're going to try and do is feed the wire that we've got back down through it, so it's a bit easier to actually manoeuvre around everything. Now, one of the reasons split tubing is really good is in this scenario, you can see we've split out of the actual casing, but that's fine because all I can do now is I just pull the wire down a bit, gives me a little bit more room to work with to then thread it back up through there to get it down to where I actually want. Right, now hopefully what you can see now, there's our cable, goes into the split tubing. This bit here I have to fix up a bit, through the back where the trailer plug goes, and then it's right there under where the trailer plug is. So next thing I want to show you, so two things. There is enough room to actually get the split tubing and the trailer wire to come through under here. And that's just a guard that you can move a little bit. And then right here is a clip you can actually clip it into. So it's a good spot to follow, it seems. As you can see, it's kind of getting a bit dark now. So what I'm going to do is just, I'll tie that up and we're not going to drive this car tomorrow. So tomorrow we'll be able to jump back in and finish it off.